Hey y'all, Farm Plant Killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm. We've got a lot of stuff going on here at the farm. So let me show you what's happening and what we're doing today. Alright, let's announce the winner for the garden markers real quick before we get too into the video, guys. So Susan D'Angelo, you are the winner. Be sure to contact me via Facebook or by email so I can send those markers to you ASAP. Thank you everyone who commented and entered the contest. Let's get into the video. Behind me, we are prepping for bulbs, for our fall bulbs that are coming in. It's July, but I got a lot of grass I gotta kill. So behind me is where all the tulips are going, where the alliums are going, where the ranunculus that are coming in are going. All of this, I ran out of tarp. Can you see that? Completely ran out, so I've got to order a small section. I'll cover that up and we'll let the grass die. This will all come up around October and November for probably November. I'll probably tear it all up in November, give it plenty of time, and then my dad will come with his tractor, rake up the ground for me. Then I'll till it. And then we'll start trenching it for all the tulips and putting in ranunculus. It'll be great. I'm super excited just to look over here and just see bulbs starting in February. Oh, it's gonna be great. So my glads, I had some glads that I ordered back in February, finally show up today. We're going to put them right here in this area. I'm just gonna use my auger, do quick work. I decided this weird area right here is going to just be spring bulb bed. The only other things, maybe dahlias eventually when I start expanding into that and feel more comfortable putting dahlias maybe here, maybe somewhere else. We'll figure it out. All right, we mowed all of this down. These are the first two rows. This is where my snapdragons were and where my delphinium, Dusty Miller, some bachelor buttons all were. It has been mowed down and redone. You can see I've got some sunflowers restarted right here. I'm gonna have some more sunflowers go right where my husband is. And then this was bachelor buttons. I transplanted bachelor buttons, and they all died on me. They died. I don't know what happened. They just all died. They were perfectly healthy transplants, and within 2 days they were just dead. I don't know. I guess I'm still a current plant killer. Who knows? Might plant something else there, may try to get them to come back up. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But today's project, what better way to have the 4th of July than to go ahead and mow down this bed. This is my amaranth and a few sunflowers. We're going to go ahead and we're going to rip it out. These old bachelor buttons. The glads, I'm going to go ahead and rip the glads out of the ground and replant them elsewhere, back over there. I'm hoping that will give them time to reestablish themselves before winter. We'll see. But we're going to mow this whole section down to make room for more plants. And I'll restart the amaranth. You know what? May get the amaranth started and put it in the black plastic. Who knows? Got my helper today. Hey, honey. So he's going to help me harvest this morning, and then we're going to mow it down, start laying down maybe some landscape fabric, and then leave it open. Who knows? Just put sunflowers just the whole way there. I don't know yet. We're figuring it out. So let's get started. is freaking hot out here. Do you hear me? It's hot. I even turned the water hose on my face. It's just so dang hot. It's only 10. It's 10 a.m. But I got majority of their glads in their new bed. I still have a wheelbarrow full of them and some new ones still inside. I gotta put them around. I'll do that this evening. Let me show you the freshly mowed area that my husband did. It looks fantastic. I'm so excited to till it up and renew it and get it ready for more drip tape, more sunflowers, more stuff. Well, it was glads before and sunflowers is no more. I do need to lay down some plastic right here to go between the rows to set them apart. I want to do that to help the bed stay separated again. But first I'll till it. But it looks great. It looks great. You can see my newer sunflowers I planted about a week or so ago are coming up. The transplants just shot up like no other. Promised my daughter I'd take her to a movie. Starts at 12 o'clock. I had to go get presentable because ain't nobody in the theater gonna want to sit next to this hot mess smelling like who knows what. I'll see y'all later. We're getting ready to go back to market for week number 3. Here's hoping it's as good as the last time. Fantastic. I'm a little worried because I don't have any big focal flowers. I don't have any lilies. I don't have any glads. I don't have any tulips or anything special. All I've got are zinnias and sunflowers. That's it. So today is Wednesday, market Saturday. It's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and start harvesting today, plus I have CSAs. I'll talk about that in another video. So I'll go ahead and harvest what I can tonight, focusing on one area at a time. I think I'm gonna do zinnias tonight and gomphrena, and then I'll pick a few other little things, throw in the bouquet for my CSA. So let's get to harvesting.
And this is why you should provide netting.
Pretty sure I just got chewed out by a bumblebee. He was sleeping on the underside of a zinnia and I didn't know. So I got it, he went to bzzz. They went crawling up it, so I tried to, put him onto another flower. Oh no, he just went right back under, bzzz. And I finally got him to go on another flower and he shook his leg at me and bzzz before he took off. I think he was very mad because he was planning on sleeping there for the night. So yeah. Just got chewed out by a bumblebee. Do you see this bee? This is what happens. This is why I got chewed out by the other bee. Is because I didn't know he was in there. I can't take you home, bee. Look at this flower. Look how pretty that is. It's so big. It is humongous. Humongous. That ain't gonna work. That's pretty. Look at the colors. It's my birthday. I got if I want to. You would not do if you got up this early. Actually, it's not even that early. It's a little after 6. I kind of slept in because it's my birthday. I'm allowed to sleep in on my birthday, right? But continuing to harvest. I brought out 3 buckets, 2 of which were filled with zinnias. So I got 1 filled up with some gomphrena, then it was getting too late. It was almost 9 o'clock. I was ready to go in last night. So I'm going to continue to harvest until about 7-ish, and then I'll go get presentable. So let's keep at it. this morning was definitely productive. I got a lot of scabiosa, a lot of China aster, which it has. It's branched out a lot better. The blooms have not gotten bigger, but it has branched out better since I pinched it. So I don't know when you're supposed to actually pinch it, but since doing that thing, it's done better, way better. And some double click cosmos. Aren't they gorgeous? I think those are my favorite now. And out of all the things that have happened this wonderful Thursday morning, I got slapped in the face by a bee. Yep, flew right at my face, hit me right here, and then kept on going. I think I should feel honored that at the beautiful age of 33, a bee mistaked me for a flower and flew right into my face. I mean, that's the biggest compliment in the world, right? Especially when you don't have makeup on. So it's official. At the beautiful age of 33, I'm as pretty as a flower. Yeah, that is cheesy. It's Friday, Friday. I gotta harvest this Caprina this morning. I want to, because I got sunflowers that I really need to harvest first, right? I'm procrastinating harvesting this Caprina as long as I can, but really, I gotta get moving because it's already 6:15 and I need to be back in the house by 7 so I can get ready for work. So let's get to moving. Can we appreciate the size of this? Hello, Grasshopper. There's Grasshopper on the back of this. Shoo, you foul beast. Look at the size of this compared to my head. I got several that need to go. They're really short. I don't like it when they're taller than me because it's harder to cut. There could be critters lurking in them. Critters falling on my head because they're lurking in them. No critters. Oh gosh, it jumped on me. You can probably hear the scream. There was a green lace-winged insect on the sunflower, so I was trying to get it off, and it promptly jumped at me. It jumped at me, and I of course did the appropriate scream. If that scream picked up on camera, all I'm gonna say is I hate spiders. Woo. Nasty, evil things. Woo. Get it off. I definitely say this has been the most hardest harvest of sunflowers I've ever done. I've never screamed so much out here, I promise. Yeah, I hate bugs. Don't go away. Don't go away. harvested the gomphrena. I'm gonna take these inside, get ready for work. All right, we are home from work. Tomorrow is the market. I've got lots of flowers here already. I really liked how the last farmer market went the night before, whatever, because I was able to go out and harvest when it was cool, whatever I needed. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna go ahead and make bouquets now. And once I get done, I'll go out and harvest whatever I need to bring to market. It's just easier that way. So I don't have any lilies. I don't have any glads. I don't have any what I would call showstopper flowers besides sunflowers. So most of these bouquets will probably be $10. I'll probably continue to stop having $20 bouquets. I'm debating on whether to have the mason jars at $20 still or to do them at $15. We'll see what tomorrow brings if I do that or not. So let's get to making bouquets. Real quick, I'm also doing something else that's making this easier. I'm trying to get a little bit more efficient with this whole before market thing. So I've got already pre-cut bouquet wraps that I did before I got started. I've got pre-punched business cards, got my rubber bands. Everything is nice and organized over here. So we'll see if I can be a little bit better at putting together bouquets. We'll see. Got my sunflowers, my zinnias. I do have one limelight hydrangea bush, so I went ahead and cut a few blooms off of it, and we'll see how well that does. I have a feeling it's gonna fly off the shelf tomorrow, off the table. All right, so now let's get ready to put bouquets together. We've made it. It is the morning of the market and it's 6 a.m. So I've got about 2 hours. 2 hours. I've got 1 hour to get everything together and load it up. And it may be 30 minutes still actually loaded up. But I still need to make mason jar bouquets. I still haven't decided how much I'm going to charge for them. I kind of need to realize how much I'm going to charge for them because that affects how much I'm going to put in the jar. And then I also still need to wash buckets. I feel like all I do these days is wash buckets. But I need to consolidate the flowers. I need to put certain flowers, sunflowers in one bucket, zinnias in the other, to help keep me organized while I'm putting together bouquets. I don't do the single stem very much, but on big sunflowers, like, one second. Like this giant white light, I'll put it in a bucket with others and say, $3 a stem because they're so big. And it's got a little bit of bug damage, so I don't really want to put it in a bouquet, but somebody might just like it enough to pay $3 a stem for it. We'll see. I've also, last time at the market, had an occasion where somebody wanted some specific flowers in a bouquet, so I went ahead and made the bouquet right there for them. So that's another reason why I like having some of the flowers, like the giant sunflowers that I wouldn't think would normally sell that well in a bouquet, to the side, because somebody can point and say, I would like the bouquet with that one, and I can grab it and make the bouquet to sell to them easily. So, I'm not sure what to do first, wash buckets or make the jar arrangements. I also do the jar arrangement. Anything to postpone washing these buckets. I'm at the farmer's market, and guys, I'm in a completely different spot, and I'm very thankful to be in a completely different spot because normally you can't see me when you're in the main area of the market. Let me show you what I mean. So this is from the front of my stand. You can see that's the main area of the farmer's market where everybody comes and they shop, and I'm normally over there, right there, where you can't really see me unless you come back here. But today, if you come through the main area of the market, boom, that's where I am today. But now I gotta figure out how to hang up the sign. I'm right next to Smith Family Farm, which I'm really excited. A lot of people come back here for them. So being right next to them is a game changer. I got it figured out. So thanks to where I'm at now, I was able to put another table to kind of create a little elbow. And oh, it looks great. Let me see if I can adjust lighting. All right guys, this is about the best I'm gonna get the lighting. But you can see I've got my sign up. I just used some twine to get it up. So you can, but I've got all my buckets labeled. I wish I had something prettier to put over that milk crate. But here we are. I need to put a price on those sunflowers. I've got about me, I've got my flower food for people to take one. And it looks great. Alright, so let's talk about my numbers. I've got Gus here, you can see the top of his head in the camera. About the farmer's market. Guys, I did fantastic. I sold out. Ah! What was that? I sold out. I didn't have as much with me value-wise. I had about the same amount of flowers, just less value. Because, you know, $4 lilies are gone. But I sold out. I brought in, let's see, I sold 31 $10 bouquets, 2 $20 bouquets, and 2 $15 mason jars, and some, you know, single stem items. So I made, before taxes, fees, all that, $404. After taxes, fees, booth fee, I made a little over $300. So, woo! 300 is always the goal now to take home. That needs to be my take home pay, and part of it's already gone because I had to buy more craft paper, more rubber bands. Guys, at one point I got hit so hard at the market, I had just empty buckets in my stand because I couldn't keep up. Everybody came at once, and it was a great problem to have. I was having to tell customers, 1 minute I'm making them as I go. If you see some flowers that you really want in a bouquet, let me know. I'll be happy to put that together for you. It was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. So yeah, great market, great week. I just want to say, I have seen where some people on the Flower Farmers Facebook page have expressed concerns about doing a farmer's market where there's already people selling flowers. I think you should still do markets even if there's people already there selling flowers. Because what you need to do is, even though you're competition, you need to go and chat them up, see what they know, learn from them, and don't do exactly as they do. Be different, but learn from them, and don't be afraid to go there and just see if you can establish your own customer base there. I've got a lady selling flowers at my farmer's market. She's different from me. She does a bouquet bar, and you know, people buy from both of us. They buy from both. They'll go to her booth, buy some single stem items, then come to me and buy already made bouquets. It's great. And her family, I've made great friends with her. She's amazing, and we're just cheering each other on. Someone bought a giant sunflower for me, and then they went to her booth to buy her zinnias. It was great. So don't be afraid of a little competition. Get to know them, befriend them, and learn from them. Guys, I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.